Ant cities. Have you seen ants busy running over a hill of dirt? They may look like they're just running around, but the ants built that hill to live in, and each ant has work to do. Some ants may disappear into a small hole in the hill. The hole is the door to their nest. These are harvester ants. Their nest is made of lots of rooms and tunnels. These little insects made them all. Underneath the hill, there may be miles of tunnels and hundreds of rooms. The floors are worn smooth by thousands of ant feet. It is dark inside the nest, but the ants stay cozy. In the rooms of the nest, worker ants do many different kinds of work. It is like a city, a busy city of ants. Some ants have brought in food to the ant city. These harvester ants like seeds. A worker ant cracks the husks off the seeds. Another worker will take the husks outside to throw away. The ants chew the seeds to get the juices out. Then they feed the juices to the other ants. Other workers store seeds for the ants to eat another time. Not all ants store food, but harvester ants do. In one room of the nest, a queen ant lays eggs. Workers carry the eggs away to other rooms to take care of them. Each ant city has to have at least one queen. Without a queen, there would be no ant city. All the other ants in the ant city grow from the eggs the queen lays. At first, the tiny eggs grow into larvae. The worker ants feed the larvae and lick them clean so they will grow well. The larvae grow into pupae. The workers keep grooming the pupae until they grow into adults. The queen ant lays thousands and thousands of eggs. Most of the eggs will grow into worker ants. There may be only one queen ant in an ant city, but there can be many thousands of workers. Queen. The queen is usually bigger than the other ants. She lays eggs that grow into workers. Workers are all females. They do the work in the ant city. They will also fight to protect the nest. New queens. New queens have wings. They use them to fly away to try and start new ant cities. Their wings drop off, and then the queens lay eggs. And males. Males don't live in the nest for long. They fly away with the new queens to mate. Then they die. The queen doesn't tell the workers what to do, but the workers are busy. Each ant has work to do. Ants work together to keep the whole ant city alive. Workers make the nest bigger by digging new rooms and tunnels. They use their feet to dig like tiny dogs. Workers pick up pieces of dirt in their jaws and beards and carry them outside. Dirt from the digging is what makes the ant hill. Ants are great diggers and builders. Imagine all the tiny pieces of dirt it takes to build a hill 2 feet high. Out around the harvester ant hill, workers look for food. Harvester ants mostly eat seeds, but sometimes they eat insects too. Ants can bite and sting other insects to capture them or to protect themselves. Be careful because some kinds of ants can bite or sting you too. Harvester ants will bite or sting if you disturb their nest. Ants use their antennas to help them find food. They touch and smell with their antennas. If one ant finds food, others follow. Soon there will be a lot of ants carrying away lunch. If one ant can't carry something, others may help. But each worker ant is strong. An ant can lift as much as 50 times its own weight. If people could lift like that, they could each lift a car. The workers carry the food back to the ant city. Ants share the food they find. Ants eat many foods, but different kinds of ants like different foods. There are over 10,000 kinds of ants. There's the formica, cornfield, carpenter, thief ants, leaf-cutting ants, and army ants. The different kinds of ants have found many ways to make their cities, so they can live in many kinds of places. Janitor ants make their nests in hollowed-out tree twigs. The soldier janitor ant, a kind of worker ant, has a big plug-shaped head it can use for a door. Many kinds of ants make hills or mounds. If you haven't seen harvester ant hills, maybe you've seen the round-topped hills that formica ants make. Sometimes they cover their hills with thatch. Or you may have seen pavement ants. They can live under the sidewalk. Or carpenter ants who build their nests in rotting wood. There are small ant cities with just a few ants. There are big ant cities with many, many ants. Ants have been found at the tops of the highest buildings and on ships at sea. Ants can make their cities almost anywhere. Look around and you'll probably find an ant city busy with ants. The end.